Good morning, ladies. Good morning, gentlemen. If you don't mind right now, I'd like to speak to my skin folk, as I call them, young black men, especially those of you who state that you're going to vote for Donald Trump. I can understand that you're all in your feelings and you feel like you want to break away from, as you call, the plantation. Okay? It happens all the time. Young black men express themselves all the fucking time. But here's the thing that I don't understand. A lot of you don't have the portfolio where you're fucking with the stock market, because if you did, you would have seen the record closings that have happened under the current administration, and you wouldn't say that bullshit that you had a better life under Donald Trump. You wouldn't say that shit if you took a look at the fact that if you look for folks of color in Donald Trump's administration, you find one. Ben Carson, a brain surgeon in charge of HUD. That right there is a slap in the face. You wouldn't say anything if you actually cared about disrespect of women, less known black women. Okay? I'm not going to tell you who to vote for because that would be foolish of me. But I will tell you this. When people who have served their entire lives in the military, which a lot of you say you respect and a lot of you say that you've been in, when folks like that stand up and tell you that this individual is the biggest threat to this country that you will ever see, you should believe them. You talk about no one's ever given you anything. Fuck, from the day you were born, you were marked. Okay? From the day you were born. It was incumbent upon you to learn, to strive, to struggle, to succeed. You can't blame that on anyone else but yourself. You say you never had an opportunity. You create opportunities. If someone locks a door on you and you need to go and you kick that bitch down and you go in. All right? If you adapt the attitude that nothing can stop you, you will do whatever it takes to succeed. Believe me, voting for Donald Trump is not that move. You say you don't want to vote for a woman. That right there disrespects your mom. Because your mom led you through all the bullshit when you were a kid, who stood by you in your corner. Regardless of the shit that you did, your mom was always there. You talk about what she did as a prosecutor. She did her job. I can't say the same about Donald Trump when he was in office. But here's the kicker. 1 million people died under Donald Trump's watch. So if he doesn't give a fuck about them, what makes you think he gives a fuck about you? Think about that. All right? We got 12 days. We got 12 days where we can wipe the slate, flush the toilet, where we don't have to hear this man's voice another fucking day. He's taking up too much air in the room. Why? Because he has no policies. Name me one policy that Donald Trump is going to enact that will help people of color. It sure isn't deporting millions of people. That right there will cripple this country. You think about that. You think about that when you cast your vote.